everybody. Excuse me, welcome back. It is a very gloomy day today. We've been having this all week, thus the roundup videos, because I'm just going in and out doing things as it is nice. So as you can see here, I have done and cut back all the roses, so they're all nice and tidy now. I have changed a few things around. So I've taken out the Hoyas, because I noticed last summer it got too hot in this particular garden for them and they were going yellow. So technically I need to take them underneath the tree. So they're just on the edge waiting for transportation in front of the trees later on. Let's go in here. Planted out this little cutting right here. I can't remember what it's called, but before I put the video up, I will message my mum and find out. She did a cutting for me off her plant, and I will put the name down here. And yeah, so that will grow into a nice big bush. And it was in my shed, so it's just got out and yeah. A few plants missing along here, but my plan is to move that rose there, which is called My Dad. And you know, if you remember, it grew quite bushy and needs a lot of support. So I'm going to move it from there soon to this spot here. And I think we've actually got, I don't know if you can see, there's a metal grating over there. I'm going to see if my husband can cut off the other bits and we could probably stick it across here, and then it'll give me something to hold the nice rose against the deck there. Right, what else has happened? Oh, yes, no, my asparagus has decided that it wants to grow, even though it's not that warm. So I actually, looking at the size of them, I will be able to get some off this year. But what I'm thinking of is, because it's right next to the shed and the sun is coming up over there at the minute and it's staying quite low, that's why. Oh, doggy's barking. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. They're just so nice and cozy against there, they think it's time to grow. But anyway, they should be all right. No carrots or anything up yet. Shouldn't be too far off. The other thing I did was, I will stand here, I finished off weeding all of this. So we'll go along and I'll show you my little garden I did at the other end, because, sorry, I forgot to show you. As you know, I've got the other flower plants down that end, and so all the middle is just going to be for crop garden. And so at this end, I've made another little end garden. So of course those are the belladonna lilies, and that plant was one that was up sitting there by the deck there, and that's what it is. I'm hoping to get some more seeds off it this year. Hopefully it'll be happier in here. This, I don't actually know what it is. It's got really pretty flowers. Go this side. On it. It is quite heat hardy too. We got it actually off the boss. She had lots in her garden, and they tend to multiply quite quickly. So that was out of the barrels. So finally got all of that complete, in and out like a yo-yo. And yeah, so that was in this barrel here. So what I'm going to do is work with that soil, and then once those other carrots and everything are up, sorry about that, once all the other carrots and parsnip are up, I will probably go ahead and get another lot going in this one. We are eating the parsnips, they are delicious. And then There's another one of those plants in amongst all this, which I'm going to do and put into this corner garden, which I actually haven't done anything with, but that is now on my next list when it's nice. It is cloudy and cold and it keeps showering, so it's not very nice to be outside at the minute. So these roses also got cut down, all in there. That panel's going to come out. Yeah, so, and as you know, I pulled out all the swan plants that were there, so this area is looking very nice and tidy at the minute. I don't think I've done much else. It has just been so cold and yucky. It hasn't been much of a gardening week. You know, I still need to work on that. That's for the potatoes. I have to dig that up. I have been picking the strawberries, but I'm having a bit of a slug issue, which is not surprising in this weather. You can see they don't have an overly sweet taste to them, as I said. My next plan as well, other than doing that garden, which I'll actually probably include in the next video, planting out the Hebes, because of course they're going to go along this edge. All my ones on the deck. Looked at them the other day and realized the roots are starting to come out the bottom, so they're definitely ready to go out. So I look forward to putting those in. Still have to cut those guys back. Yeah, actually there hasn't been a lot else. Like I said last time, cauliflowers are getting beautiful heads on them. Which one did I see this morning? Yeah. Look at that. Keep them all covered. I'm getting a little bit of bug pressure on them, but it's actually not too bad. I think they're right under the trees. I think the birdies are coming in and having a feed as well. So, yep. Okay, guys. That is pretty much my roundup video. We had, yeah, there hasn't been a lot going on. It's been too yucky. I did pick off some more peas, and just got rid of all the big ones. And at this point, I am leaving them just to do their thing in the garden. Although we've had a couple of frosts, and the dill seems to be perfectly fine. So how about that? It doesn't mind a bit of frost. Oh, actually, I had to sort out my side table next to the shed here, because it had dead and slightly living fuchsias in it. So that's all been cleaned up. I've just moved those belladonna lilies there. So we'll go in here because it's a bit warmer. So what I've done is I brought them into my shed because their soil was just getting too wet. So this one I cut right down. It was quite big. It had big branches on it, and repotted it. This one I repotted and cut off the end and just put them in there. So we'll see if they take. I'm not too worried. So yeah, we're going to see how these all go. Still haven't checked on the hydrangeas again, but what I'm doing now is I'm going to wait and see if I can see any roots out the bottom before I do too much more with those, because I don't want to disrupt them too much. That's my peach. I have set up my little bench top hothouse again because I've got I put some more peas in. Oh, these are the trees that I planted a while ago. Hold on, once again, I need to figure out what the name of them are. I keep forgetting. But yeah, so these are like I say, they were behind Mum's house or Nana's house, up there, and I just got a pod. And technically I haven't planted all the seeds, I only planted a couple, and so I've already got 2 trees. They do get quite big, and technically they lose their leaves and everything in the winter. And because I can't help it, I keep planting seeds. Oh, there goes my door. So in here, these are called Leptosporidium, and they are electric. Oh, sorry about that. Electric red. So that plant there is called electric red, Leptosporidium, or I suppose Manuka for short. But they are such fine seeds, I just sprinkle them on the top and just make sure that it stays fairly moist. So I'll just put those there for now. The cuttings for the elderberry haven't really shown much at the minute. So that's fine. Like I say, it has been cold. This is why I thought, well, I better set up this. Alright guys, that's my roundup for this week. I have a busy weekend, and yeah, so I will get back to you next week on anything else that I've done or things that have changed. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate everybody who watches my videos. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.